This podcast contains discussions that may not be suitable for all audiences. Please use caution while listening. 18 plus of parental permission is strongly advised. Hey guys, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Nina.
And this is Being a Mom Sucks, a podcast about those tough parts of being a mom, partner, and life that no one wants to talk about, and how we are still good moms regardless.
Yay, yay.
Hey Nina, how are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I wonder how everybody else is doing.
Who's everybody else?
All of it. Everyone.
Oh, just everybody?
Yeah.
I don't know. This week has been rough, man. This week has been a rough one.
I don't know what it is. I think it's like the heat.
Maybe.
I want to blame the heat for everything.
Yeah. I do too, actually.
Yeah. It's the heat. It makes people crazy. I've had a crazy week at work. Home has been crazy because the kids are out of school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my week's been crazy too. My anxiety's been out of control. And then my son broke my nose.
Man. I'm trying not to die right now. I cannot believe this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so, Rachel's just sitting right here with a broken nose.
It's not terrible. So what happened is we were playing around, me and Jeremy, and he threw his head back and smacked right into my nose, and I heard a crunch, and it hurt real bad. I started crying. Zach was like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "He hit my nose." I didn't think anything of it because he's done it before, but now it's like 3 days later, and it was still hurting. I have had a headache all week, and just like pressure in my eye sockets, I guess you'd say. And then I was looking in the mirror and I noticed I have a bruise, like a deep bruise under the skin. So I was going to the doctor anyways yesterday for a refill on my medicine, and I asked her to look at it. And she said, yeah, it's slightly fractured. She asked if I wanted an x-ray, but there's not really anything they can do for it because it's not like out of place or anything. Right. So I was like, nah, I don't need it. It is what it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then my allergies on top of that because of fucking Houston.
Ugh.
So I'm like sneezing. Oh my God. Sneezing with a broken nose is the worst.
I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine.
Yeah, it's been fun.
No.
It's been super fun.
I can't believe you did not tell me this sooner.
I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's just like a mom.
Well, I feel like, when you hear that someone broke their nose, you expect their face to be all bruised and fucked up, and mine's not.
Yeah, you look normal.
Yeah, so I feel like, it's broken, but it must just be like a very hairline fracture or something. Cause
it still hurts, I'm sure.
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
Man, I could not deal. Boogie needs spanking.
No. No, we were playing. I can't fault him for that one because we were playing around and I was tickling him and he just was laughing.
Oh, yeah, he just...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know. That's what made it so hard because it hurt so bad when it happened and I just wanted to be like...
Did he freak out?
No, he didn't even notice. He was still laughing and playing.
He was like, yeah.
But, those pains when it's just like you just want to... Every curse word in the entire world just wants to come out of your mouth and you just like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, nothing.
Don't look at me.
Yeah. When that pain happens, but your child is laying on you, it is very difficult to control yourself.
Yeah. Like, how do you're like, here you go.
I just held him and I was like, I love you, baby. I love you, baby.
Oh, Rachel.
I know.
Oh my God. That's tough. I was talking to one of my friends this week, and she was telling me that they started a little tradition in their family where they picked a day and they let the kids say a cuss word.
Oh, how fun.
All her kids said a cuss word. Some were more excited than others. And her youngest daughter, she looked at her mom, and she goes, "Stupid little bitch."
No, ma'am.
Bro, I wanted to fall out. I was like, man, let me at her.
You're abusing this privilege, ma'am.
Why are kids such little assholes sometimes? I'm just like, are these your real feelings? Like, how long have you wanted to say that to me?
Yeah. And also, I was nice enough to let you cuss.
And you're going to come at me like that? Completely sideways?
crazy.
Yeah, I would have been like, all right, so next week,
You don't get to cuss.
nobody gets shit. We're going to the grocery store. Guess what? No snacks.
Nope. Nothing for you. No bubble gum.
But they're little shits, man.
Well, I guess that's why they feel like they can call their parents stupid little bitch. Wait, what was it?
Stupid little bitch.
Stupid little bitch. I don't condone violence towards kids in any way, shape, or form, but that might have needed a little hand smacking.
Yeah.
Like, no, ma'am, this is not how you use this privilege.
Yeah, I was trying to be a fun, cool mom. And he just made me feel like a stupid little bitch for it. Like, what?
Damn it. Turned it against me.
Right? Ugh.
Oh, God.
I know, that's like I saw this little meme and it wasn't even a meme. It was like a reel and these kids were talking shit about their mom. And like the boy was like, yeah, she's always mad about something, you know, talking shit about her. And then the mom walks in and she's like yelling and she's got a baby on her hip. And she turns around and walks out and her like chonas are hanging.
Oh, no.
And her daughter pops in the camera. She's like, and her panties are always saggy.
Leave Mama's
These kids
saggy
are
panties alone.
sorry. They're so wrong. It's like, y'all did this to her.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't like that before.
No.
Like, once upon a time, Mama was fly.
Yeah.
Mama was the one.
This is your fault,
This
child.
is your fault. It's like,
See, that's the problem, though, like social media and the internet and stuff with these kids growing up now. They have all that stuff where they feel like they can just run wild like that and say these things, and it's okay.
Well, that's like Christian always finds a point to let me know that I'm not cool. So, yeah.
Get out. You are cool.
I mean, I try a little bit. I mean, you know.
You are cool.
I feel like I don't suck
What are
too
his
much.
reasons for you not being cool?
That I'm old.
Oh, God.
You're not
Christian.
fucking cool. You are old.
He's 23. I started my job when I was 23, and I remember...
What, feeling like that?
No, not feeling like that. I'm just saying I remember being that age, and he's that age now.
It's wild.
But I don't think I
know if
ever thought
remembered.
like 30-year-olds weren't cool.
Yeah, I'm not 30, but you know.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
He might
you are old now.
He might think 30-year-olds are cool. He doesn't think I'm cool.
But you're also his mom. I bet
Yeah.
if he has coworkers that are your age or something, he might think they're cool.
Yeah. Yeah, anyone that's not me is going to
Right.
be cool.
Man, that sucks. So
Right.
just because we're your parent, we're automatically not cool. I don't think so. I think my mom is cool. I've always thought my mom was cool.
Yeah, my mom's cool. I think he's just an asshole. Like I said, kids are assholes.
Yeah. How do you make sure? Well, I guess you can't make sure, but how do you make sure that your kid thinks you're cool? Because you can't force it. You can't
Right.
be overbearing about it because
Right.
then it's like, no.
Well, see, and like with Christian, when he was growing up, I always wanted to be I want to be, cool.
Cool mom.
Right. So I was pretty lenient with him, let him be whoever he wanted to be. I would encourage that because with the boys, they've always had their long hair and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So with Christian, there were times when he was getting picked on at school for it. So I would tell him, when you're ready to cut your hair, we can cut your hair, but don't let it be because of what other people are saying that leads you to that decision. If that's something that you want, how you want to express yourself, then fuck everybody else, And I would teach him that early on. There's going to be people all throughout your life that are going to either judge you or think you're cool, pick you apart for being an individual, or they can pick you apart for following too. If you're going to get ridiculed either way, I say be yourself.
Yeah, because you're going to get ridiculed either way.
You know what I mean? So
someone's always going to find something
right,
to say.
and even the most popular people get fucked with. I don't know what the saving grace is on that, or if even one even exists.
Oh, yeah, there's probably not.
And now it's hard. We went to Urban Air the other day with a few of his friends. It's always hard for us to talk and to be with other parents. I just feel like we're the weirdos.
Yeah, my sister and I are the weirdo
We're the
parents,
weirdos,
too.
and I'm pretty sure everybody knows that we're stoners. We just look it,
No comment.
Yeah. And so we don't usually talk to other parents, but of course we invited the kids. Their parents were there, so we were talking to the parents, and they were real cool. And Perry was talking to all the dads.
So
Going
you're
back
making
to-
friends with the parents?
Yes. I'm sitting here thinking, man, these parents are cool, hoping that they're thinking the same thing about me. Going back to trying to be a cool mom, what I always try to do, I feel, is be open with my kids. I would just tell them stuff. Whenever Christian was little and he would wave at somebody or try to be friends with someone and they would diss him, I would just tell him, hey, don't waste your time. We're moving on. That person doesn't want to be friends. And I would just tell him like that,
Yeah.
that kid doesn't want to be friends. So let's move on. There's other kids over here. Let's go play with these kids over here. But now it's crazy because those people that would wave or, oh, your baby's so cute. You can't do that now.
No.
Like, I don't even do it now. It freaks me out to do that. Like, if a kid's like waving at me, I'm like, I smile real quick and wave, but I move real fast because I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to grab their kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's scarier now.
Yeah.
Every day
scary.
I wake up and there's something new, like something terrible on my feed, and it's fucking scary, man. I
It
hate
makes
it.
me sad. I don't like this.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
Like, you want to be a cool mom, but then there's all this shit that scares the
Yeah.
fuck out of you. So how do you be?
Yeah,
like,
how do you?
I can't be lenient the way I was with Christian, with Kai,
No.
and with Gabe now.
No.
It's two completely different worlds now. So that's hard. So
Yeah.
it's like I can't be a cool mom. I have to be fucking on alert mom.
Right. Yeah, because I think about how my mom was with us. I want to have a relationship like I had with my mom, with Jeremy. I want us to be open and talk and stuff. And I think about how she was. I mean, I wasn't allowed to just run the roads or anything like that, but we had our freedoms as long as we did what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, us too.
But you can't do that anymore.
Like, even going to sleepovers and stuff, we would be gone all weekend at our friend's house,
Yeah.
just spending the night, and we wouldn't see our parents all weekend or check in because there weren't cell phones.
No, I don't think I would be comfortable with that now. I would really, really, really have to get to know
I just can't
the
do it.
other child's parents or
Even
whatever.
then, I
It's
just can't do
scary.
it. It's very scary because even then, like, let's just say you met another family and y'all were great friends. Your kids spent a good chunk amount of years together, and you really thought you knew these people. And then one day your kid goes over there, but somebody that they know comes over their house,
Because they think they're safe and
Yeah.
they're not.
and some random person is visiting, and they get your kid.
You just unlocked a whole new fear in me.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I
don't
mean,
mean to-
these are things I need to think
But
about.
you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's scary. Because, like, I know a family that they had 2 kids. They let their son go to a sleepover. And at the sleepover, the house caught on fire. And he died in that house. So you just never know. It's hard. Like,
Jeremy's never going anywhere.
I
I'm never going to
can't
be a
do
cool
it.
mom.
I can't do it. Like, all the kids can come over. They can be here. We can chill. Your parents can come chill. Like,
I was going to say, but their parents are feeling that way. But that's a good idea. Invite their parents
but you can,
over.
like, just be like, we're all gonna hang out. If your kids ever come over, you guys are welcome to come over. You can find a way, but it's not as easy as it was before, and it takes more work. And, like, people like us, outside of our circle, it gives us anxiety.
Well, I even draw from my past experiences. I was at a friend's house, and her brother, she had an older brother, and her brother's friend was there, and things occurred that probably shouldn't have, but
That's what I'm saying, dude.
nothing too in-depth, but more than my little 11-year-old, 12-year-old brain could comprehend at the time.
No, absolutely. And then, like, for me, my experience, it was my own family. It's scary because you want to be cool. You want your kids to be able to come to you with these things. But, like, even as an adult, I can't even go to my mom and talk to her about these things and bring these things up because I still live with that. That stuff never goes away. And,
Never.
And then it reflects on how you parent and how you over-parent and protect your kids. Like we're saying right now, none of my kids have ever been on a sleepover. They've never spent the night anywhere that I wasn't there.
Right.
Christian, he goes and stays the night with his friends, but it's like he's a grown man now, so it's
Right.
and even still, I worry. I'm like, okay, if you're going out and you're gonna be gone all night, check in with me. You just never stop worrying about
Yeah,
your
I was going to
kids.
say, you're never going to stop worrying.
My
It doesn't
mom's-
matter how old they are.
My mom still worries about me. You know what I
My
mean?
granny still worries about my dad. My dad's 60-something years old.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you never stop worrying as a parent, and I think every day it's getting harder and harder and harder because all these things are just occurring every single day. I woke up the other day and it said 8 people were killed in Houston the night before.
In one event or just
Random acts around the city
in one night?
in one night.
It doesn't surprise me. It's just hearing it.
I don't even want to tell you the
In
rest of
one-
it because of your phobia, but yeah.
What phobia? I have a lot of those.
Well, one of the people that was killed, I think he shot some people but it was a guy in a clown mask.
No!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I fucking hate clowns.
I know.
Do you remember, this was a few years ago, but there were these random people
Yep.
dressing up in clown
Yep.
suits thinking they were funny.
Yep. I remember this.
I swear to God, running up to people's cars, bro, you will get run over.
Yeah.
Don't try me.
Like, why
Do
would you
not
do
try
that? It's
me.
an actual phobia that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it can really fuck someone up.
It's gonna fuck you up because I'm gonna hit you in my car.
Like, imagine though, you're in your car and immediately you freak out. You hit the gas because you're reacting.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
They wanted the smoke, so they got it.
Yes.
Shit.
I'm warning y'all.
Yeah.
Don't try me. It's not even gonna be on purpose. It's gonna be because I freaked out, just
Yeah.
like you said.
Yeah. Like, I don't see that very often anymore. You don't hear or see about, like, you know, kids going to spend the night places or sleepovers or anything like that the way that it was. That was a big thing in our day.
You
We're having a
just go-
birthday party or slumber party.
Slumber
you know what I mean?
parties, yeah. Every
it's-
weekend.
I just don't think that it's really a thing anymore.
I don't think it is either. Most of the people that I know, they're the same as us. They don't allow their children to go to sleepovers and vice versa for their parents. They
Yeah.
they can have play dates and whatnot, but no
Play
sleepovers.
dates. Play dates. That's what it is now.
I don't trust people. I just don't
I
trust
don't either.
people.
I don't either, especially because I watch way too much crime TV.
Yes.
And it can be literally be your neighbor. and
Anybody.
anyone that you see every day, that you smile at every day, that you wave to it. Your kids are waving to them. That movie, The Lovely Bones, oh my God. Ugh. It tears me up
Yeah,
every
that
time.
one was tough. That one was really tough.
It was hard because people get away with it.
Because they're so unsuspecting.
They get
People
away
don't
with
think-
it.
Case in point, the Golden State Killer was only caught a few years ago because he was a major person in the community and everybody loved him, never suspected him ever. And he was only caught because of one of his relatives did the DNA ancestry thing.
Oh, wow.
And they connected it to his DNA. Nobody would have ever thought.
That is, and how old was he?
Oh, he's like 70s, I think.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
he's
Like
old.
he got
old.
to live his whole life. It's crazy. And then how do you go on and live your life like nothing?
Like nothing happened because he stopped killing and he just was living in his community, like was the grandpa of the community, and
No.
and he just went on living like nothing even happened. This is why I'm not letting Jeremy out of the house ever.
No.
I will not be a cool mom if it means keeping him safe.
That's the way it has to be.
Yeah.
Like fuck all that.
Yeah, I'd rather him grow up knowing he was safe than
That you just let him be out in the world.
right, wanting to be his friend.
I'm so grateful that my parents were really cool, but they still were very strict. They knew where we were most of the
I was gonna say, did they really?
most of the time. We had figured out how to work them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I knew that my dad would call at a certain time and check on me wherever I was. And then, like, after that, I was like, he's only going to call once. So, like, after he calls and I let him know I'm here and he talks to your mom or whatever, we can bounce. So, that's another thing I think that rides on me with my kids is I'm like, man, I know you're lying.
Because you did it.
Because I did it. Like, I told Kai that one day. I'm just going to fill you in on a little secret, okay? So, like, when you become a mom, there's no lies that can, like, come through. I can tell when you're lying, so just don't lie. Because I'm always going to know when you're not telling the truth.
That's what my mom always told us growing up, too. And it's good advice. I still lied, but she would always say, if you lie to me, I'm going to find out. And when I find out, you're going to be in a lot more trouble than if you had just told me the truth
Yep.
and dealt with that.
And then most of the times, I think that we overanalyze things and we think that it's going to be worse than it actually ends up being. Like, I know I did that as a kid. I would
Well,
always
yeah,
be like,
because
man,
you
my
don't-
parents are going to fucking kill me.
Right, because in your mind, any little punishment is the end of the world.
Right.
So it's a big deal.
Yeah. That's like if I tell the kids, you know, they'll be fighting over the computer or something. I'm like, man, I'm going to throw that computer away. And then they're like, we're sorry. It sucks that right now you feel so anxious and worried and stressed with everything that's going on in the world. And then your world, you're trying to keep that. You know, you're trying to keep your world in a bubble.
Right.
And then you have these little kids that have the audacity to call you a stupid little bitch or to break your nose. And it's like, fuck, being a mom sucks.
Right. Yeah, it does. I will not get over that. I cannot believe she seriously looked at her mom and said that. Why?
I don't know. Because it was her moment. She was like, I'm going for it.
Kids are assholes.
I'm going for it.
And don't come for us for saying that, because kids are assholes.
They are assholes.
You know, there's some people out there that are like, you can't say that.
I'm saying it. Kids are assholes.
Kids are assholes.
They are. They're little people just like us.
Yeah, and they
you
can
know what
be
I mean?
jerks.
Just because they're little and precious and cute doesn't mean they're not fucking jerks. Because they are. And I think that if we tackle that early on, it's better for them.
Yeah, I think
what
so
I mean?
too.
Because once you're a grown up and you're an asshole, then we're all fucked. It's over. But like if you can be like, hey, you're not, the way you're being right now is not cool. It's disrespectful. It's ugly. It makes me feel this way. Don't be like that.
Right.
And then when they're good, praise them for being good. Like, man, you're so awesome. You're so nice. That was so kind of you to share your toy. Or that was so nice of you to help mommy with the dishes. It's hard because they're precious, but then they have those little moments where you're like, damn, you want to fight or what?
Yeah, Zach and I have talked about this, and we want to raise him to be kind and accepting and all of those things, but also not take people's shit. So our main focus has been, like you said, like make sure that when he does something wrong that's rude, or he has this thing where he throws his bottle when he wants more water or whatever, and
he
like
doesn't know how
throws,
to ask.
yes, he throws it, and he like, if you don't get up right away, he throws a little temper tantrum.
Yeah, normal.
And so we're trying to break him of that and try to teach him, like, that's not nice. You need to be patient. And then, you know, he climbs up on the counter, and so we'll be like, you need to sit down. And he does get down. I try to make sure I praise him, maybe to overly praising, because I want him to know.
Every time he listens, do a listen dance. But, you know, like make it fun, like, you know, like you said, it's a little victory, because it is, you know what I mean?
I guess
you need to celebrate it, so that way he knows, because in his mind he's going to be like, man, if I do what she says, we get to dance. And just make it fun where he, without realizing that every time he's good, or every time he's doing something good, he's like, man, it makes mom happy, and that makes him happy, and then y'all will both be happy together.
Classical conditioning. Pavlov's dogs. Rachel's boogie.
Yeah, Rachel's boogie.
I'm going to start ringing a bell.
It's weird because, like, right now his mind is so little that you can switch it over. And he's going to have little habits or little things that he does. Kids throw fits. Kai throws fits.
Yeah, of course.
Christian throws fits. Everyone throws fits. But it's just trying to channel that energy into something else.
Positive.
And, like, even now, like, when I want to throw a fit, when the house is a mess, I'm like, man, I'm not even going to waste my breath with this. I'm just going to fucking clean it. I'm going to put some music on, put myself in a better mood, and just get it done. And then I'll feel better, and then I don't have to be mad at anybody.
Deal with all the repercussions of
that. Because I turn into the bad guy.
Of course. Yeah, we're always going to be the bad guy.
Fuckers.
That's what I've been doing this week, too. The other day, watched P.S. I Love You. I love that movie so much. And after I was done crying for an hour and a half, I was like, you know what? This really drives the point home, though, because in the movie, she is reminiscing because he passed away about all the time she got mad at him, and it was stupid stuff she got mad about. And so it really made me think, like, kind of just what you were saying. Why am I going to sit here and cause an argument over something like this when I can just get it done? Like, I still have him, both of them here with me. We're happy. We're good. Like, don't let something little like that cause a bigger issue than what it needs to be.
Yeah. My mom and my sister always told me you have to choose your battles.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's not worth going to war over,
right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. And of course, we're always going to have moments where we still get frustrated.
Oh, absolutely.
And, you know, pissed off, and it's going to come out. But I think the choosing your battles thing, I've been really working on that this week, because
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because at the end of the day, we're forced to be the bigger person, and we don't always have it in us to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Like, last night, I was like, man, fuck this. I'm going to bed mad. And then I was literally laying there telling myself, do not go to bed mad. Like, do whatever you have to do to get up right now and not be mad. But I really wanted to. I was like, no, I want to wake up and still be mad about this. And
this is my moment.
Right? And it's so stupid. And it really just drains the life out of you. And it's too short and precious to waste. I don't know. I think I've just come to that point where I'm I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be mad. Man, there's just some times where you just feel like you can't let it go. I'm like,
Yeah, I've definitely been in those moments. That's the worst because I'm sitting in that moment and like half of me's enjoying being mad, and then half of me is like, man, why?
yeah, same.
Why? I don't want to feel this way.
Right.
I know you're mad at me for feeling this way. I don't want to feel this way.
There should be a white flag of some sort, like a word or a gesture or something where you can just kind of be like, all right, let's start all over.
My thing I've had to start doing with Zach is before I come at him with something that I'm upset about, I have to tell him, don't get upset. I'm just talking to you right now. But here's this. Because if I just come straight at him,
Right.
he's like, whoa, calm down.
Yeah,
like,
shots fired.
You're tripping.
Yeah.
So I've started just, before I approach him, tell him, hey, I'm not mad.
Right.
This is just bothering me and I need to talk to you about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of do the same thing. Sometimes I just go in and I'm talking and I can hear myself and I'm like, ooh, you're kind of sounding a little aggressive right now. So then I draw back and I'm like, I'm not trying to pick a fight right now. I'm just letting you know what's going on and where I'm at. Communication, dude, it's a win or lose.
It is. It's necessary, but it's also difficult.
Yeah, it's hard. You have to know, I guess, how to talk to your partner. Also, like, be the bigger person. Because sometimes it's real easy to get mad and throw a fit and yell and scream and cuss and whatever. But, like, what does that solve?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
nothing.
Like, there's no solution to the issue that's going on. So we're still where we started. We're still mad. You're still mad. I'm still mad. So what do we do? That's a part of being a mom. It's one of the hats that we wear. Communicator, the peacemakers, the ones that can vocalize what is going on with ourselves, with our kids, and sometimes even with our partners. Like, yo, you may not realize how you sound right now, but you sound really mean and ugly, and what you're saying is very hurtful. So,
and then I want to, I guess in a way, practice with Zach. I mean, Zach's not my child, but if I can get the communication
better
to where
between
it's
you
clear,
guys.
between us two, hopefully we will be able to better communicate with Jeremy and teach him the right proper communication skills so that we hopefully won't have, I mean, obviously we're still going to have fights and stuff, but
right.
we'll be able to understand each other better as he grows.
As a unit.
Yes. And then hopefully he can take that into his life and
yeah, because he'll see it. He'll see you guys in the way that y'all are with each other and how you're communicating with each other. And then he'll pick up on it too and know that, oh, well, wait, mommy doesn't throw her cup across the room when she wants more coffee. He'll just pick up on stuff like that. Hey, sometimes Monday.
When Zach tells me that my 7th cup is too much.
Yeah, don't try to take my coffee from me. Don't do that. I mean, do you want to die?
Oh, damn it. That's where he gets it from.
Shit. I mean, they are many versions of us.
Oh my!
And I think sometimes, like with me and Christian, I think that's why we butt heads so much, is that we are so much alike. He doesn't think I'm cool because I actually am cool.
Yeah.
Everything that he has, I'm like, where do you think you got that from?
Right. Why do you think
That's
you
me.
are the way you are?
The way that you dress, the way that you look, the stuff that you're into, all of that, me. That's me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Jeremy is a little copy paste version of Zach, exactly like him.
It's just so funny.
It is. It's hilarious because
genetics are wild.
They are.
It's wild. It's one thing to like create a whole entire being inside of you. Like that is fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, it blows my mind too.
It really is fucking crazy to me that we do that. Like
they're like all up in our guts and just
fingers
in there,
and limbs and organs.
Yeah,
like a whole nother set of organs are inside of. It's just wild to me.
It blows my mind too. I know.
It's fucking wild. And then when they come out, it's like, holy shit, you're me.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I agree. It's very weird.
It's weird.
Or, in my circumstance, you do all that growing and they come out and they're just their father.
Yeah. Nothing. I mean, my boys, they're me, but they're also their dad. So
Jeremy's
crazy.
just his dad.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He's Zach to a T.
Oh, little bugs.
I always knew when I decided I wanted to have kids with Zach that
That was gonna happen.
that was going to happen, but I don't know. I always, obviously, you hope that they'll get a little bit of you.
He's gonna turn into you, because that's what happens. They start off one way and then they end up looking a different way.
Yeah. Well, and I feel bad for him because I feel like he got the worst parts of me. Not the worst parts of me, but he got the parts that are annoying. Like, he's clumsy. He does not have any sense of direction. He falls all over himself all the time. And I'm like, no, why did you get those parts? I didn't want you to get those parts.
Aw, it's cute though. It's cute when he's little.
Is. Yeah, when he's little, but I feel bad because when he grows up, he's going to have to deal with everything I've had to deal with.
Man.
I know what it's going to be like. And that's one thing that annoys Zach about me. Like, why are you this way? Is how clumsy I am, and just my sense of awareness is not there at all.
Just like bumping into shit.
Yeah, no spatial awareness, I have no idea what's going on around me at any given moment. And he's just like, why? So I'm like,
attention.
So as much as like Jeremy's little traits that he got from you, he's going to have that to pay to balance it out. So
Yeah. Oh man, it's tough. Being a mom is fucking tough.
yeah, it is, especially when you have a broken nose.
Oh my god, I just cannot get over this.
I know. Zach was so sweet, though. He was like, I think it's fine. It's not crooked or anything. And I'm like,
No,
that's
it's
not
not.
what I'm worried about.
It's not, but I know you have to be in pain.
Yeah, it hurts. It is what it is.
Stop smiling.
What else can you do?
Like, you just look so cute. Like, yeah, it hurts. You're so cute. I feel
What was
so
that
bad.
Rihanna said is, if I'm not smiling, I'm crying, and who has time for that?
Yeah, nobody got time for that shit. No. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this week. Oh my god, what a week, y'all.
Oh, yeah, this week has been, man.
It's been tough. It's been sucking for sure.
Are one of the planets out of line or something?
Something, we're in microwave or whatever they call it. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Well, y'all, I hope y'all's week was a little bit better than ours. A little less tough.
We finally hit 100 listeners on Spotify.
Yeah, so exciting.
Thank you guys so much. We're so excited about
Yes,
that.
thank y'all so much. We're going to start coming up with some little,
Fun stuff for our subscribers, and we're
some little bonus things.
We're on YouTube now. We got a couple of reels on there. We're working on that.
Yeah, we're getting
getting there, y'all. We're
guys.
getting there. We're getting there.
And we couldn't do it without y'all, so
Yes,
thank you.
so yes, thank you guys so much for all the listens and all the follows,
And the shares and likes and
all the feedback.
yeah.
We love you guys.
Love y'all.
We're glad that being a mom sucks for y'all too. Be kind, make good choices, be the best that you can be, and don't have a good day.
Have a great day. Bye.
Later, guys.